There's a few things that come to mind. One, if you purely look at age, and I'm not trying to discriminate here, but I'm also 50 as well, and I think Marco has just turned 40. But I think we are already the lost generation. If you talk about the topic that you just addressed, let's say by doing it a lot, you might get more affinity with it and sensitivity to it. And I feel that I have not only the last half year or last year, but already the last 2-3 years, I've invested a lot of time in trying to understand that better and how you can create engagement models that even the older generation can experience in a positive way. But I agree with you, it's more challenging. And I think it's challenging for a reason, for the simple reason that the younger generations, no, I should say, we are all programmed by our experiences. And when we were programmable, these tools and these immersive digital experiences were not there yet. So that means the code in our brain is working differently than the code of our children. And that means that they can be reprogrammed very quickly because the code that they use in how to engage with information with each other and how a screen plays a role in there or not is totally unique and is different than how our operating system has been programmed during our formative years. I think of that. So that means we can be reprogrammed, but it takes much more effort to upgrade our operating system to a level that has the same speed and agility than the operating system of the younger generations that are upcoming. So that's, I think, a very important thing also in talent management. So if you say we're looking for digital savvy type of talent in an organization, what do you actually mean by that? Someone that can sit behind Zoom and have a conference? Or is that someone that understands that there is Zoom, there's chat, there's Discord, there's content, and that's creating the collaboration or the full immersive experience? And if you can almost blindly interact with that, it becomes that experience that you talked about, that you struggle with our children. It's natural. And it's also so natural that they're so agile that they can immediately shift to another operating system or another program that runs on their operating system, their digitally savviness. And I think that's also in the event space, that if you are programmed like us, we said, yeah, but we want to travel to Zurich or we want to travel to Amsterdam to visit the other people, because that's how our operating system is thinking. Whereas my children would say, can we meet on Discord? And why? Because I mean, I can also do other things tomorrow. Because they see that it is that whole hybrid reality that they are living in that creates them so much more opportunity to interact and to engage. And I think that's even more influencing also education. So the educational model, which is a business event as well, but in the educational platform where children are being trained, where professionals are preparing themselves for the future. You see it with early career starters that come with a different notion of collaboration and tool sets into an organization where they say, hey, why don't we do it like this? Or can we use that? That's not how we do it here. Organizations are already pre-programmed. So the answer to your question, I think, has to do with the operating system that's active and that can be upgraded or not anymore, or not quickly enough to follow all the different developments that are happening. And the last 18 months, in that sense, has also changed a lot on the technology side, because all those tools that we still use today have evolved to the next level. And now you get the conversation, which tools are going to survive because they bring something unique as a core skill, or which tools will stay also because they integrate the technical capabilities and create a more immersive experience. And I think that's where you will see the differences.